Hello to everyone stumbling over this video. Today I'm gonna do another sketchbook tour because apparently that's the only thing I've ever do on this YouTube channel. This time it's two sketchbooks because they're pretty small. I'm starting with this one. I started this in 2019 and ended it also in 2019. It's 4 months. And I can recommend everyone buying a really crappy sketchbook because when I first bought this, I just bought it to do some stupid doodles like this. And it was so freeing not having to worry about wasting sketchbook paper or wasting space with bad art, because this sketchbook literally costed €3. It's actually a notebook, but so I would totally recommend it. I was way more secure in my art. I didn't give a damn what I drew in it. Yeah. And I just really recommend doing this. By the way, the stickers on the front of both sketchbooks are by Corazon Art. I will link their Insta in the description because they make really good art. So these are some just doodles of OCs, some 2-minute studies, some shape stuff, whatever, I don't know. My OC Mika and some expressions, a study when I was waiting outside for my brother, just whatever. This is gonna have a lot of Dead by Daylight fan art in it because that was my hyperfixation at that moment, so beware. My OCs as KDA characters or in the KDA pose. And here I started doing fan art for the Dead by Daylight fic in living memory. Even if you're not into Dead by Daylight, I would totally recommend you reading this. It's amazing and I love it so much. I will put the link also in the description. More in living memory fan art because, hyperfixating and stuff. More on that. Even more, because I just could not help myself. Even more. Here I drew a friend and myself as Dead by Daylight characters. Just some doodles. I started listening to Critical Role again. OCs from Friends. Here I designed a gem zone of myself and a friend and fused them because I felt like doing some character design stuff. Some more 2-minute studies, more OC stuff. Even more studies and OC stuff. My OC's Alistair and Mika. This is just straight up copied from a picture on Pinterest, but I could not find the original artist, and these are photo studies, but done in the style of this because I thought it looked really pretty. And here we are gonna have the list for Inktober, because I did Inktober in this sketchbook as well, and I only drew with colored pencil in this case, and ballpoint pen in this sketchbook. So, yeah, everything is in ballpoint pen. And here we are starting with Inktober. I really like the dynamic on this one. And I made it here I have the sketch and here I have the finished illustration. I really like how this one turned out. This is also, I really like how fluid this motion seems. And I used a lot of reference for all these and try to figure out how the body works the best, I guess. I'm really not happy with this, but it's okay, because we only learn from doing stuff, I guess. I was really happy with this one because both hands I did without reference, as well as the pose, and it looked so nice and fluid. Especially I even like the fluidity more in this sketch than in the finished product. And I was really happy with it. I still am happy with it. This as well, the dynamic pose was really something I enjoyed. Like, compared to this one, I really don't like it because it's like off-centered and this is really stiff and I'm just not a big fan. This is kind of wholesome. This is also Dead by Daylight stuff because, you know, my OC Reese. More Dead by Daylight stuff. I really don't like this one and I would like to rip it out, but I do not rip stuff out of my sketchbook. My OC Nova, I love her. Dead by Daylight stuff. And the first design of my OC Ari. Oh, and this sticker I did myself because I thought I was funny. Then the second sketchbook, I started obviously with Inktober, so in October, and I finished it in March. So this took a bit longer to fill, I think. Yeah, Inktober stuff. These are also Dead by Daylight inspired. My OC Ari. This I basically just straight up found a picture on Pinterest and drew it, but without a head because the prompt was headless or no brain. So a siren and my OC Enid. I drew Hot Stein fan art because when I really liked Stein, I was not able to draw Hot Stein fan art, and now I did it. I finally did it. This is the only Inktober drawing without a person in it, and I usually feel really insecure about drawing backgrounds because it's just out of my comfort zone and I'm just not a fan. But I should probably just practice it more. My OCs, my witch OCs to be specific, Ty, Emery and Cherry. And they all deserve the world. Some Widowmaker because I'm a big weeb. I kinda like this, but I also kinda don't. I don't know how to feel about it. But yeah, that was Inktober. Here I wrote down some concepts and sketches for the game Big Bang I was participating in. Some more sketches of that, and a sketches of a poster for the fashion show my school did this year. This is like the finished sketch for the first prompt picture for the Big Bang, and I colored it in digitally, and some more Dead by Daylight, some doodle stuff I stuck in Ari, and this is the second picture for the prompt, and I also colored this one in digitally. Yeah, I went to visit London and went to Tate Exchange, so I glued just this one in. More Dead by Daylight, because I like wholesome cuddling. I really don't like this page, but that's just how it is. Practicing different face shapes and expressions. I don't know if I'm a big fan of these ones, but okay. Dead by Daylight characters as Animal Crossing characters, because, you know, getting excited for New Horizon, even though I do not own a Switch. Igor Myers. Yes, thank you. The killers as Animal Crossing characters, some more wholesome cuddling. This was a request, just some doodles. Cursed stuff. Here I drew friends and myself with like video game stats and an inventory and all that. my brother, some self-indulgent doodles of Dead by Daylight. This was also a request. Some Dwight. This was also a request. He's wearing Heelys, by the way. This is my stat sheet, I guess. This is a potential OC. I kind of like them. I kind of don't know what I'm gonna do with them, though, because, yeah, I just don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet. This was also a request. Then we have some Ghostface, more of the OC, potential OC, Ari and Mika, some Dwight. This was also a request, and I kind of like it, but it's really off-center, and they don't have feet, which is kind of sucks, but I guess that's just how it is. Some more Ari, and here Ari started taking over, and I really like these. These are basically just studies of pictures I found, but I put Ari on it because I love my boy. These as well, just some picture studies I found on Pinterest, just a doodle page. Chimkin! Exclamation mark. Just some more doodles I did on the train. Potential face design for Ari. Some 2-minute studies. I really don't like them. Dead by Daylight. This one was actually painted on my phone case, but it peeled off, so I just stuck it in here. And here I just really wanted to finish the sketchbook, so I just did some doodles. I gave up on this project, and these are just some doodles without reference in like some Sharpie kind of pen, whatever. And I kind of like them. They look kind of nice, so I tried to replicate the same feeling here, but I did not quite catch it. But I finished it. I finished both of them, and I am proud because it actually did not take that long to finish them. And it was a really nice experience to have just these really, really shitty paper. Like, it's really shitty. It gets like greasy really easily, especially in this one. You see a lot of grease stains and all that. But it's okay because I just did not give a fuck because they were so cheap and I could just do whatever. And I just really recommend you just buying something like this and learn from the experience, I guess. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe check out my Insta if you're interested, even though I'm not really that active there. Maybe I'll become more active, I don't know. And have a nice day.